For our doggy bag segment, our executive chef, Elizabeth Bova from Joe Leone's Italian Specialties in Point Pleasant Beach, New Jersey, is going to show us how to refresh and reinvent take-home food from your favorite restaurant. What's in the doggy bag?
Mashed potatoes.
I usually don't keep my mashed potatoes, but you're saying keep them because we're going to turn it into what?
Shepherd's pie.
Hearty, I like it. Comfort food. What do we need for it?
Olive oil, onions, carrots, peas, salt and pepper, ground beef, butter, mashed potatoes, and our collagen beef broth.
This is a real transformation from mashed potatoes. Show us how it's done.
In a medium pot over medium heat, add our olive oil, onions, carrots, and saute until tender. Next, add in the ground beef.
Could you substitute ground turkey instead of the ground beef?
Absolutely, or even ground chicken. And to this, add 2 cups of collagen beef broth.
And that creates the flavor profile for this dish.
A tasty one at that. Season with salt and pepper. Now that the meat is browned and our stock has reduced, add the peas. Add this mixture to the ramekin.
This is great. It looks like a nice meal for one person or an appetizer for 2.
Beats tossing the leftovers. Next, take the mashed potatoes and add them to the piping bag.
And if you don't have a piping bag, sometimes I use a sandwich bag and cut the end off.
Good trick. You can do any pattern you'd like to here. I do a simple one.
Very fancy, but I think my kids are gonna have a blast doing this.
Get the whole family involved. And now, brush the top with melted butter.
That's gonna create a nice golden crisp.
Place this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes.
This looks fantastic. When you hear pie, you think of dessert, but having it as a meal is just as much fun. The combination of the ground beef, vegetables, and potato works perfectly together. And the collagen beef broth gives it that bold quality.
Delicious, too. And if you have a doggy bag, we have a recipe.
And to find that recipe, go to celebritytastemakers.com.